Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Titan Quest Anniversary Edition with me, Bring It On. We've got some killing to do as we continue fighting our way through the north. With my my mace and my fairy wand. Is this just a dead end? It is. I actually like the way the water looks in this game. It's got a, I don't know, a comforting feel to it. Someone brought up the game speed. Is it still? Yeah, it's still in fast. Okay. This feel a little slower, but I think it's because I don't have the faster weapon equipped anymore. I lost what, 6% attack speed or something. I don't remember because it's been what, 2 weeks since I played. Ugh, man. It's a long road trip. I ended up driving. I think I drove 16 hours. Within 2 days? Did I miss something back here? Nope, just two different directions. This one was a dead end. Or it's blocked off for now anyway. No, I'm not going to talk to you till you start dancing again. There he is, okay. I'm actually going to ignore you now. Go over here. Just know that I control you. Let's go talk to him before I get too far ahead of myself. Okay. So I definitely can't get to that guy. Yeah. Okay, we'll figure it out. So we're just gonna run him down. Oh, we can go down here. Perfect.
This is locked.
Hey, leave my thing alone. You buttheads. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble. I was not killing those guys nearly as fast as I would have liked to. kind of want to finish exploring this city area before I go down there. It's a dead Dead end. I saw some more. Yeah, these guys. I think this was it. Yeah, this archer that's running around, he could come down there and help me. If he so desired. I mean, he's not gonna do a whole lot, but yeah, more. Oh, he's down there. Look at him go. Corinthian guard. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. There we go. Nothing to it. Only the guard made it. That the keto was focusing him for a second. Well, he died doing what he loved. Wow. That is much better armor-wise, but I don't get the strength that I want. Gloves of the Crimson Guard. I have that already, right? That's what I currently have equipped. Yep, and this is worse fire resist, worse lightning resist, slightly better fire retaliation, same health, less health regen, and less defense. So it's just worse. Okay. Let's see if we can find... Let's see, what else did I get? I really want better... It's like a better looking helmet. Where'd that guy go? Thought I saw a thing up there. Ariston and Corinth. Do I have to go all the way back? I guess so. At one moment, I do want to make sure that I'm recording. Okay. And where's he at?
Those Tritons brought a seaman? It is unfortunate that the harbor... We will have to stay vigilant, but for now...
It is easy for him. Skyrim is not the... You hesitate here.
Oh, give me a good chunk of money. No idea where that's at. Just a bunch of words.
Come, friend, and look at the best goods in the greatest trade city of Greece. Goodbye, my friend. Look at this quality.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Okay. Enough getting sidetracked. Let's head back to wherever we were. We have a side quest to progress. I'm not sure which direction I'm supposed to head in. Alright, this gate is now open. No, it's not. Where the heck am I? Oh, then the other direction is probably open now. In Corinth, because there was a door that we couldn't go through, I believe. So this is just a complete dead end? Doesn't look like you can continue this way. Let's just double check, then we'll head back to Corinth. See if we can open up the next door. There's not a main quest to follow, though.
Those.
You know, it's a, let's get back up that way. Didn't mean to take a potion. It's fine. I've got plenty. There's nothing out here, right? Nope. Alright, back to Corinth then.
We marched down from Thessaly when we heard about this.
Good for you.
It must be you. At last I have found you. You are the hero who hunted and slew the Telkinish, the Titan, and Malaketos. I thought you would be taller. If I have abandoned the ship that brought us here, please, hero, take this.
I will probably take the ship later, but I have something else I need to take care of. There we go. These doors are now open. I'm assuming this is going to be a dead end as well, since we are taking this ship to the actual... to the snowy north.
Come on, boys!
And two ringleaders in the same area. Surprised they're not clashing. That was an annoying ability. The Night Mistress's clutch. I accidentally picked it up as well, so that's cool.
I heard something.
Did you though? Who's saying? Oh, it's probably somebody in that hut.
No la nave!
Died standing on his feet, like a man. Sorry if y'all heard that noise. I don't know what that was. Sounded like someone scratching against the door. Did I miss this? I did. So is that the way forward, or is this just a camp? It's a dead end.
I sing now, O muse, of the tragedy of Pyramus and Thisbe, lovers they were in distant Babylon. Their
So the
houses
I sing now, O
separated
muse,
only
that's
by
how a lot of
wall,
the
and
old
yet
Greek epics, I think
forbidden to
most
see
epics
each other
actually
because of a
start
feud between their families. You have been to
with the-
Babylon?
Rar. 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 Was that okay? Rar.
Yes.
But yeah, that's
without pretending-
yeah, the I sing now, O muse. Like if you read the Odyssey, that's usually how it starts. The invocation to the muses, or a muse, which I believe there are 9 in Greek mythology. Did I even activate the rebirth shrine fountain? Alright, so we've been in that one already. A ravenous arcane staff. These rats with like the green stuff on their back reminds me a lot of the game Plague Tale, which was a very okay game. I don't know, I always get my hopes up in like narrative games like that because I like a good story. But I don't know, for some reason I was really excited about it, but I knew what it was gonna end up like. Games like that always kind of take the same direction. And they don't provide a challenge. I like challenging games. I mean, I like good stories too, but I also like to be challenged with a good story. That's why I like a lot of the CRPGs and stuff, because it's usually a lot of dialogue. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But there's just more dialogue, so there's more potential for there to be good stories. That's why I liked like Fallout 3 in New Vegas, because it wasn't they didn't have voice actors for the main characters, so there's more dialogue options. I feel like they backed themselves into a corner with Fallout 4 and its lack of options, because every conversation you had four choices. I think one of them was like almost always sarcastic or something. It's just, I don't know. It's disappointing. I don't think you pick your choice either, so it was like, say pick your choice, pick your voice. Which kind of takes away some of the, you know, the role-playing or the immersion for some people. For me, it's not that big of a deal. I don't usually pay attention to what my character sounds like, but I just feel like they took a step backwards in the role-playing aspect. not saying it's not a good game. I do enjoy Fallout 4. I enjoy all the Fallouts except for I never played 76 because it's only on the Bethesda launcher, and I didn't want the Bethesda launcher. So
Oh, a customer. Got him.
I've got GOG and I've got Steam.
Oh, a customer.
That's enough. That's enough for me. It also helps me limit my spending. Like, I'm not against other clients. I'm all for competition, but it's a good way for me to just limit myself. Also, for those of you who are interested, if y'all prefer GOG, GOG actually has an option. You can sync up games in your Steam library to your GOG account. So if you want to like consolidate your library, now granted they can only do a few at a time, because GOG can only get the rights to like the games, like because they have to get the rights before you're allowed to sync it up or whatever.
Fresh meat.
But it's something I've been doing on the side. I've been slowly moving a lot of my games over to GOG. Slow process though, because I think it's like 4 or 5 games at a time or something that get updated.
I heard something.
Fresh
I don't remember the last time we fought human enemies. Now I'm thinking about it. Have we ever fought human enemies? We've fought humanoids. I don't think we ever fought human enemies in this game. I'm probably misremembering, but yeah, I don't think we fought humans. It's interesting.
Fresh meat.
Whose hammer? Donar's hammer.
Any news?
Okay, or Thor. I never heard Donar before. Or Donner. Like the Donner Party.
Any news?
Everybody's a big fan of Thor. I mean, I think he's cool. Some of his stories in Norse mythology is really cool. My personal favorite is the one where he goes to the land of the giants. I don't remember all the names and everything, but basically while he's in the land of the giants, he has to complete 3 tasks. The giants give him 3 tasks, 3 competitions he has to win. I don't remember what happens if he loses, but I think maybe that's the only way he's allowed to leave, is if he succeeds. Well, anyway, so he does the 3 competitions are, there's an eating competition, there is a wrestling competition, and there's one he has to, a strength competition. Competition of strength. I don't remember if that's exactly how it's described. But the first competition, I don't remember what order they took place in, but the feasting competition, he sits down and he goes to, he's feasting against another giant. And he goes to town. But the giant just doesn't stop. The giant can't stop. Well, he can, but he doesn't. Like, the giant beats him handily, non-stop. But he puts up a good feasting competition, I guess. A good gluttony something. Grade A effort on Thor's part. The next competition is the strength competition. I don't remember what he's supposed to lift up. I think it's a cat. And he can't lift it. He tries and he tries. He can't lift it, but he does move it. It budges. But it's still a loss. He didn't succeed in lifting it up. In the last competition, he has to wrestle an elderly woman. I think it's also a giant. So he wrestles against the elderly woman, and he puts up a good fight, but eventually he's overwhelmed. He gets exhausted, and he's taken out by the elderly woman. But it turns out everything that he actually was competing against or with was disguised. So the first competition, the feast, or the eating competition, he was actually competing against the fire. The fire, there was illusion magic, and the giant was a fire disguised as a giant. And again, a fire can't be, you know, it's all consuming. And you know, it doesn't get full, it just keeps burning. But he had put up a really good fight against it. The second one, the cat. Sorry, I'm trying to play while I'm also talking about this, so I'm not doing a good job of telling this story, and I apologize. The second one, the cat that he was trying to lift up, was actually a part of the world serpent, which wraps all around the world. And while he wasn't able to lift it, he was able to move it, which shows his immense strength. And the final competition, which was the wrestling or the brawl with the elderly woman. The elderly woman was actually Time. I don't remember exactly what Time was, if it was one of the gods or not. But he had actually managed to hold back Time. You know, he actually was able to... Again, he put up a good fight against Time, but again, Time was inevitable, so Time eventually beat him. And anyway, while he didn't succeed in the challenges, he did put up a ridiculous fight against each one of them, which scared the crap out of the giants. And so he was allowed to leave. He's actually banished and told never to return. Because they were scared. Because of what he was able to do. Again, I might be misremembering some of that. It's been a while since I've heard that story. But it was one of my favorites about Thor. My favorite Norse god is actually Tyr. He's the actual god of war and justice. A lot of people think Thor is a god of war. Thor is the god of thunder. And maybe battle as well? My favorite story about Tyr, which I've also heard pronounced Tyr before, but I don't think that's right. I think it's Tyr.
I heard something.
He is the one, so Fenris, which is Loki's son.
Come on, boys.
The gods were afraid of him. Like, hey, you know, this... Because he was, you know, a super wolf. He was super strong, super big.
People mob, yes.
And no chains could hold him. They were afraid, and Odin knew about the prophecy about Fenris eating Odin during Ragnarok, and when Fenris eats the sun and the moon, that's when Ragnarok will begin. So the gods were like, alright, hey, we're gonna stop this. Because again, Odin had given up his eye for wisdom and knowledge, and so he knew about Ragnarok and his death. But Tyr... So anyway, they were trying to subdue the wolf. The wolf knew that he could break any chains that they tried to bind him with, so he was agreeing to all of the... Basically, gods kept trying to get all these chains and everything to bind the wolf to keep him from, you know, initiating Ragnarok. And the wolf, Fenris, knew that, you know, he could break any chains. Like, whatever, you know, you can try. And he kept breaking out of them. They couldn't hold him. So eventually they went to the dwarves, which are the same race of creatures that crafted Thor's hammer, the boat that could fold up and be put in your pocket, and Thor's belt, which gave him a lot of strength. This road, where are we going? I think this is a dead end, right? So anyway, after they keep trying with all these chains and ropes and bindings, none of them work. So they go to the dwarves, and they have the dwarves craft a ribbon. What's this guy say?
The Colossus has collapsed, smashing a kraken. Every captain who...
Okay. So they go to the dwarves craft a ribbon. They make a ribbon. this thin little dainty thing, and they bring it to Fenris like, hey, allow us to try and bind you with this. And Fenris, sensing a trap, was like, no, you're not going to do that. And Tyr, who Fenris had respected up to that point, they had a kind of a grudging respect for each other. They may have almost been friends. I don't know the details. Anyway, Tyr's like, alright, I promise you it's not a trick, and I'm going to put my hand in your mouth in order to prove it to you. Because they trusted each other. And Fenris agreed to it. And so Tyr put his hand in Fenris's mouth, and they bound Fenris. And once Fenris realized he was tricked, he bit off Tyr's hand. That's why he's also called the One-Handed God. Just like Odin is known as the One-Eyed God. And that's how they bound Fenris into Ragnarok. Just with the trickery. Now again, Tyr, he knew that Fenris was going to be the cause of the end of the world. Or at least signal the end of the world. So he didn't trick him just for the sake of tricking him. He did it because he wanted to prevent the destruction of the world. He wanted to save Odin. You know, the whole shaboozle. He was doing it because he thought it was just. And that's how he lost his hand, and that's one of my favorite stories about Tyr. I know a lot more Norse mythology than I know Greek. It's my favorite of the mythologies.
Hey, thanks for giving us a hand. The ships are still okay. Thank Fortuna. Just down the road.
And hopefully playing this game, because it's been a while since I've read any Norse mythology or learned anything new. Hopefully this game will refreshen some of those memories. Because it's been a little while.
Yes, stranger! And we are heading north to the Celtic...
Yeah, that's also, sorry, 1 second. See what's going on my... Alright, sorry. Alright. Yeah, sorry, I didn't tell the stories very well. Again, I'm trying to play while recalling these tales.
By Apollo's grace.
I remember someone actually argued with me. I don't argue on the internet, or I try. I just don't argue on the internet. When I was younger, I did. 'Cause I didn't know any better. As an adult, I don't do that. Where am I? I just traveled to the north. Did I get the, I gotta go find this bandit leader. He should be in this area. Is it overlooking the road? So I missed something somewhere. Can I not get back there? Okay. Is it on some rocks overlooking the road? What did I miss? So if we just stay on the road and then follow it back, we'll eventually come to it. Unless it's over here, because I didn't go this way. Aha! I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, about the, yeah, I made a comment, about, because Loki was the one who birthed Sleipnir, the horse that Odin rides, the 8-legged horse. And a lot of people, well, some people don't know that. And then Loki was raped. Loki was raped by the horse. He had turned into a female horse to lure the other horse away from the mason who was rebuilding Asgard's walls, so that he wouldn't complete it in the time that he promised they would, so the gods wouldn't have to pay him. Oh, he's over there. How did I miss that? Okay, it's back that way. Man, way off course. Anyway, he's trying to get away from the horse. He didn't want to have relations with the horse. He was trying to escape, but the horse was stronger and faster and caught up to him and had relations with Loki. And since that is unwilling, that is rape. And someone's like, he didn't get raped. He wanted to. I know. He was running away and became exhausted and could not continue trying to escape the horse. So that's how Sleipnir was born. Some horse on god, involuntary relations.
I'll split you open.
But yes, he did seduce the horse to get him away from the mason. So I hear my cat in the background. I don't know what he wants. He was in here, he wanted out, let him out. I fed him. If he's gonna run away, I'm gonna kill all his buddies. Shredwind. Listen to that music. It's really picking up. Plus, he's never in my office at this time anyway. What time is it? It tells me somewhere. So I'm very distracted between the cat meowing, trying to recall these Norse stories, and actually playing the game, so I'm stumbling over all my words. I still don't need to recall all the stuff that I remember right now, because I'll still have a whole act ahead of me. Alright, did it, guys. Let's go kill all of his friends.
You can't carry anymore.
Even the stonemason story was it's one of the few that I remember pretty well. So I think giants had attacked Asgard and wrecked their walls. And so a stonemason had approached and was like, "Hey, I'll rebuild your walls, and if I do it in this amount of time, you have to give me." It may have been something to do with the one of the goddesses. Maybe he wanted to be wed to one of the goddesses, or was it a bunch of gold? No, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've read it. Regardless, the gods didn't want to pay or wed him to one of the gods or goddesses. Alright, that's what I got. How's it compare? This one seems to be... it's not as good. Well, 3 of the stats are better, so you'll jump that on and then give him that.
Take your pick.
So Loki was actually the one that came up with the plan,
Is
being
that
the
all?
trickster god, and lured lured the horse away. Because the stonemason was only doing it because the stonemason built the wall. The horse was going and retrieving the stone that he needed. And bringing it to him. So what they did is they lured the horse away, and the stonemason was not able to complete the wall in time to get the reward that he wanted. And again, if I'm getting anything wrong, and you guys are actually listening to the what I'm saying, just feel free to correct me, because I'd rather be it's not there. Do I have to go turn this in? I do. Someone frickin' shoot me? Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, that's right, he was in Corinth. Okay, this is right. But yeah, I don't like being wrong, so I mean, if I'm incorrect, let me know. So again, it's been a while, so if I'm remembering something incorrectly, I wouldn't disbelieve it.
Finally, the market is busy again.
But also, there are different
Almost
translations.
Too busy. A cart nearly rammed into my stall. Can you believe it?
So it's harder to keep everything straight with that in mind as well. Ooh, 26 strength. It's more strength than that. Is 26 better than 11%? Nope.
Thank you.
No, thank you, friendo. Where's this guy at?
Skyrim is dead? Skyrim is dead? And now you must...
All right. To the north. Actually, probably be easier if I just exited and reloaded back at the thing. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. To the ship. Right, I don't have any... Nope. Alright. To the north.
Hello. Did you have a safe journey? From Greece, yes?
New lands. The warrior princess. Oh, trolls. Yep. Welcome to Finland, everybody. I'm really excited because they added pants in this DLC as one of the advertising points. Because all the armor previous to this DLC had these fine thighs. I also think throwing axes were a new addition as well.
Halt! If you want to see the chieftain, his house.
Man, don't tell me to halt if you're just gonna let me walk in anyway. Like, you can trust me. Alright, well, come on in.
Hey, have you seen my wife Kaemin anywhere? That useless wench has been gone all day. Muttered something about food. Why you? Well, I don't.
Heart to stomach.
Greetings, stranger. If you look...
I am Gorkin, the owner of the Lemberg mine. If you want salt, you come to me. To get to the mine, go past the farms.
White gold.
You cannot open the door at this time.
That's fine. I didn't want to anyway, so.
Have you seen these walls?
I can carry your goods north and south.
Greetings, stranger. I'm looking after these goods until my master, the great druid Artabuts, returns from the forest. Can I interest you in something?
Maybe. Do you have anything that I want? No. Where do these go? Oh. That's
A pleasure doing business with you.
Hail, soldier. I see you have come a long way from the south. Are you looking for a proper fight? Or some proper leggings?
I am looking for better weapons, which y'all don't seem to carry.
Come again.
The river is lovely at this time of year, is it not?
Yes, foreigner. No, not an oracle. These would be the Vates. They foretell...
Welcome, warrior. I am Borderix, High Chieftain of the Vindelici. What isn't there to do? Go, warrior. Go, warrior.
More petitions to hear. Okay. Talk to Lookout on Lemberg Mountain. Which I'm assuming is to the southwest. Where I'm supposed to exit. A handful of side quests. Or two. Just depending on how big they are, could amount to a handful. Looks like I might be able to go that way. Or is it blocked off? It's blocked off entirely. Never mind. I need to do that. That looks like a path, kind of. Very outskirts. What's over here? Robber?
A trader from the north sold me this oryx, and said it could pull a plough twice as easily as our local oxen, and he's really sturdy. Although it is... You can actually start a new game
in the Ragnarok DLC. It'll give you a level 40 character to start off the DLC with. If you so desired. And that was the way forward, right? Did I see... Ugh, I did not remember. Come on. I get stuck there. This is where the sconces were? Nope, it's actually a dead end. I'm getting trolled. Sorry if I heard that, my wrist popped. Ugh. What happens when you get older, everything starts popping and creaking. Tenderfoot.
Attack!
See that? What is this? It's full pants. It's cool. It's a large farm area. Nice. Wabi and Jura. Don't want to be here. Circle back and clear out this section of the map. All right. You're like a moose. Not mean to do that. This just leads all the way back. Yeah, alright. That's a dead end. Cool. Cool. Go. We'll circle. Oh, come on. I got a little cocky with that Shrine of Thorns. It's like they're just gonna kill all themselves on me. Alright, let's go in this cave. You guys sleeping on all those bones. Clean up your cave. Is that really it? Oh, kind of looks like might be something back there. Nope, it is a dead end. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, see if there's any enemies down here, and then once we make it to the thing of the jig, I'm gonna call it an episode. Oh, the moose. The Rebirth Shrine. Or Fountain. Alright, gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll head deeper into the Scandinavian wildlands. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.